Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate painting this scenery. This is a picture taken in New Zealand, Auckland. This is called Point Chevalier Beach. It's a calm backwater sort of beach. Very simple scenery. It was late morning that I have taken this picture. We've got a figure here and two people there and just the tree. This is mainly an exercise to get the tree and foliage right in wash, sky and water wash. Okay, let's begin with the drawing. I usually do the sky wash first and then go to the other objects, but today I'm thinking of doing the wash, doing a wash of the tree and then get to the sky. So for this I'm going to use sap green, which is this one. It's hooker's green, Pebeo. Lots of water, and I'm just going to lay the shape of the tree quickly. Just to get an idea of the foliage, darkness, lightness, and things like that. It's pretty dark in this part, and mostly this is the sun is falling from that side, so it's going to, like, the viewer is on this side, so it's going to be dark for us regardless. Okay, now I would like to add the sky. For that I'm going to pick up a slightly larger brush so that I can just do it quickly, and I would use ultramarine blue for this. And now what I'm going to do is lift off some paint while it's not absorbed yet, and then create these cloud patterns. As we come lower, with the clouds, the thing that happens is they go thinner and thinner. That is because of the perspective. Okay, and I'm going to use a little bit of yellow ochre to create some to create a little bit of warmth in the sky. This creates an effect of a sunny day. That's what it does. Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit of raw umber. Sorry, I thought I'll be using limited palette, but I realized that I wanted to capture the cloud patterns, and for that I need to use additionally few more colors, specific colors. Raw umber gives the clouds a kind of burnt look because it's a sunny day. I don't know why it happens, but there is this effect that you will see in some time what I'm talking about. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to use very pinch of really little bit of purple with blue, and then create this. Maybe not purple, because purple is for rainy clouds. I think this is quite bright, so I'm going to use cobalt blue instead. Yeah, that's fine. It's just the shadow, it's not clouds per se. Now what I want to do is kind of have some hard edges but also remove some of them. Okay, like that. You don't get to see it in the the printed picture, but I know when I took the original photo and saw it from the computer, there is a sort of a halo effect on the clouds, so there is some light scattering happening, so try to cover that. Okay. Just some patterns, you know. Don't want the white to be so much. Okay, I'll leave that like that. Maybe I'll come back to that after some time if I want to improve that. Otherwise it's gonna stay that way. Now coming back to this mountain, that's also cobalt blue. And the water, again I'm going to use ultramarine here. It's somewhat dark here, and then there's light here, and then there's light here. So okay, let me first do this bit. And then I'm using burnt sienna. To create the sand. Sometimes I use pink or orange, just a little bit, with burnt sienna. And then water it down. See, that's also kind of interesting. And then yellow ochre. Okay, like that. It's okay to mix them, mix things with the water as well, because we might come back to the water and create the darker, create the dark parts of the water. I'm just trying to work out the blue that I need here. Okay, it's too dark. This is my homemade black. I call it black, but it's mostly purpley kind of color. It's made from ultramarine blue and then magenta. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to darken these. This is just water. And lastly, I'm going to use some burnt umber. There we use raw umber. This is burnt umber to just give some kind of texture. Okay. I'm just lifting some color off so that later when I make the figures strong, then I can still have a nice reflection of it. Turns out that this is much more lighter sky and I've made it quite dark. That's fine. I just wanted to have a stronger color palette in my painting. It will also be more visible, like more strongly stands out for you guys watching as well. So now I'm going to use dark green and do the foliages. Most of the foliage here is quite dark, so I think I might have to go very dark. I'm using a finer brush so that I can get better control on what I'm doing, because in the first layer it's okay to use a thick like mop brush or a large brush, but as we go to the next layers, as we go layering, we have to use, I mean, it's better to use finer brush, but if you have the some artists have mastered their skills and they're talented, I'm not sure, and they can pull off using any kind of brush and come up with fantastic painting. Not all of us are there yet, so I kind of tend to use slightly smaller brush. In this case, I'm going to change to the hair brush so that I get a little more water as it's quite dark in this region and here. I'm making it further dark by adding the ultramarine blue magenta mix. Because there is already green on the paper, it's going to just pick from the green and it's fine. These are just two different greens. This is Viridian and this is Deep Sap. I'm just dropping some colors to when you're doing a sunny day with a clear blue sky, it's always good to drop cobalt blue into your objects or landscape here and there, because that's the color. Well, that's the color. It makes you feel like there is blue of the sky getting reflected, you know. So it won't harm. It won't hurt your painting. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add imaginary branches to the tree because we can't really make out much here. So I'll probably do something like that. I think there is something going on like that, and then just something like this. This tree is called, in New Zealand, it's called the Watercolour. In summertime, roughly around just before Christmas, it blossoms once a year. It only blossoms once a year, and it blossoms with beautiful, very beautiful red flowers. That's why it's also called Christmas tree here, or I think they should call it, they don't, because that's what happens. It's a Christmas time and beautiful red flowers blossom. The entire tree is filled with the red flowers, and the red is the brightest of the red you can, you can imagine. It's almost near fluorescent red. That's how bright it is. It's just a vision, and beautiful vision to see. Just some random branches, you know. Now I'm going to do the figures. For that, I'm just using the just the black because the sun is coming from that side and we can hardly make out what they're wearing. It's more of a silhouette. I suppose we can I can see that this person maybe is wearing some blue, but I'll change it. I'll change it because everything here is now kind of blue. I'll change it to sort of magenta. Okay. Very light shadow. Let's put it dark. That's all. It's a very simple painting, like a sketchbook or something, but gives you an idea of how you can do it in a larger format. Thanks for watching. Do you see how the raw umber sort of created the sky effect? All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.